How you doing? This is Sensei Roger again.
I'm Paul.
And today's video is going to be from like kind of a request. I'm going to separate these into different videos. But someone had said that they asked me if I seen any videos or have any videos of Kenpo done live in a street fight. I was like, as far as I know of, I haven't found any. But I have some stories I told them. A couple people I knew that done stuff in a real self-defense situation. And he's like, well, can you make a video or talk to those people and kind of come up with a video just showing what they've done. So I'm going to do a few techniques here. One, we got a gun here. Here's the story. It's one of my green belts when I was teaching in Parma Heights, Ohio. Right, he worked out right by my house too in Cleveland. He actually managed a store. It was a furniture store. Some guys came in. One guy kind of stayed near the door. The other guy took, said, who's the manager? Then he said, I am. And he put the gun in his face. Right. Took him to the office, said, take me to the safe. So he's going to the safe. He was going to open it up. There was a lot in the safe anyhow. But here's what he did that was like kind of thinking. He wasn't just going to attack. Put a gun on me or something. It's not like he went, oh, I want to go at this gun. Right. Here's a couple problems with this a lot of times too. You got the gun, and as soon as I put my hand on it, I want you to pull it back. I just got shot. He didn't do that. Right. I know a lot of our moves, like hold the gun in. We go in here, now pull it back. I'm here. Okay, hold the gun on me. We come in here. Okay, that one worked out a little better that time. He was pulling his hand in. Right. But it could have also went south just like the other one. But here's what he did is, he was down here going to the safe, and he kind of looked back at the guy. The guy was glancing at the other guy. So like, looked back and he just went like this, snapped his finger. He just grabbed the gun and broke his finger. Right, right. That's not exactly, per se, a Kenpo technique here, but we have played around in the school where we come in here, take it out, we come in here and just snap the finger. We have played around with some of that stuff training in school. He had no other training, so that was one of the things he did. He just snapped that finger, the guy got out, then he grabbed him by the coat, and the guy just started running out the door because he slipped out his coat. And he goes, you want these? And the guy took off out that door. Here's the funny thing he told me. He said that if you would have went to the salesman that was on the floor, he had more money in his pocket than it was in the safe. Because he just actually made a couple sales, straight cash. So he went to the wrong guy. So if you guys think about robbing that store, it's not there no longer. So you can't go, hey, let's go in there. No, they finally closed after being open for many years. But that was one of the stories they got. Here's another one here is, here you go, we're done with the gun. Here's a technique called Japanese stranglehold. Grab me around the neck, please. Like this. So at this point here, one of the techniques we learned is step the horse elbow. That doesn't work. We go to the other side. I think we did a video on that before. Well, I had a guy, it wasn't full street version, but he just came up and grabbed me. Thought he was a funny guy, and he grabbed me and put his knee in my back. So go ahead, here, put your knee in my back. I'm like this, that didn't work. It came hammer fist right to the crotch. He went down like this, I grabbed him by this hand, and I did this lock. I told him, don't you ever grab me like that again. Right. But that worked out like that. There's a couple of examples there. So we go right into that point to that point. Right. It works. Here's one more I'm going to show you. Okay, go ahead and grab me by the neck, two hands. See, he's going to do something. I'm about to do something else. He didn't know I didn't give him a script today on this. So he's got that hand like this. We're not going to be stuck like this. This is the technique here. I'm raise it up, push down, I poke the eye, elbow, hammer, crash the eagle, part two here, or I'm here, elbow, claw. Right. Then there's another technique, grab me, I black it out, punch to the body, punch, punch, opening cowl. There's a couple of moves. Well, one of my green belts, again, he was a kid, 12 years old. He had this kid, kept picking on him. So then he told me, the one day he comes in and goes, I used that move. Boom, blackout punch. He was thinking of this one, crash the eagle, and he just threw the punch. He wasn't thinking of this move. but that move worked anyhow.
Right.
So the kid was back here, he didn't even grab him, he was going to punch him. So he goes like this, he had a few words, he turned, knowing that the kid is probably going to follow him. So he kept his eye on him, blocked out and punched the kid went crying. I know it's a kid on a kid, but it still worked there too.
Right.
You know, the kid was bigger than him. So don't undermine that. A lot of guys go, oh, it's a kid. When you're 12 years old, some may be this tall, some may be as tall as I am.
Right.
Don't think that is nothing. When you're that little guy and you got that big guy always picking on you,
Right.
that's just as harmful as a grown man attacking another grown man. So that could be pretty harmful. He was scared for a while, and he finally said, I'm done, and he just went out and hit him.
Right.
I'm not saying you guys should go out there and fight, but this is a couple of things that has worked. There's more stories I could try to get out there and put out, but those are a couple that come to mind on me. You know, and I can talk to some of my students too and see what they have.
Right.
But here's the thing that was common with all these stories is they had the element of surprise on these ones. Surprise. The person didn't know that, right? And here's another thing is they were aware. You could say that traditional martial arts don't work, but then you could say that, you know, your combative martial arts are always better. Well, they train different too, but any training is better than no training. Let's put it that way. You could get hurt, you could get killed, no matter what you train in.
Right.
We've had guys from the military come in, they were like Marines and things like that, come in and start sparring, and they're hard. Yeah, they're tough, they're hard. But you know what? That doesn't make them a great fighter. But let me tell you one thing though, is whoever's the toughest, if you can keep taking those strikes and keep coming back, you're probably going to win. If you can't take the person out, you're probably going to win. You know? But most people that come and start a fight really are kind of cowardice anyhow. They try to pick on the victim. So if you look like a victim, they're going to try to do that.
I mean, this is called self-defense. People that train in martial arts, I mean, if you have the mindset you just want to go beat people up, I mean, you can do that without martial arts.
Here's a quote that I've always said myself. I don't know if I really heard anyone else say it, but this is something I kind of thought in my own brain. I want to share this with you guys, is I learned how to fight so I don't have to fight. There's too much negativity. Martial artists shouldn't be against other martial artists. You know, this is it. This is who we are, this is what we do. Some are better than others. I didn't say I was the greatest martial artist in the world, but I'm definitely not the worst. By far am I the worst. You know, so we're all there, but do you really want to pick out fights? I don't. You know, I've seen like Jake Mace videos, right? I think he's a decent martial artist. A lot of people want to say no, but I think they're really just trying to get attention from people. And then they call him out to fight. You know, I want to fight you. Why? What sense does that make? Mike Stone was one of the greatest fighters in point fighting history. You know, he's champion, never was defeated in the game. And that was back in the day when they didn't have gloves and they hit hard. But Mike Stone said himself is he has nothing to prove. He used to have people always try to challenge him. Why are we always trying to challenge each other? So you could try to get more recognition because he's got it? Come on, leave the guy alone.
There's always somebody better than somebody else, always. Nobody can beat everybody. So what's the point of, you know...
So be humble about it and don't try to pick fights. So if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? I stole it from him. He's so conditioned to doing that. God bless you.
Take care. Thank you.